ScouterStan. Let's talk about chartered organizations and their role with your unit. Now, whether you have a pack, a troop, a crew, even a Sea Scout ship has a chartered organization. Many units don't understand that a charter organization has a representative that works with the unit. The unit is technically owned completely by the chartered organization. This charter system has been in place for a very long time. And it's critical that you understand that your unit is not independent of the chartered organization. It's a part of that chartered organization. So it's absolutely critical that you work with the chartered organization of your unit. It's essential for the success of your unit that there be clear communications, regular updates, and all the different things that are going on with the unit and the organization. They need to work together through communications to minimize any of the conflicts that could come from not communicating or miscommunicating. And in that, you need to build that relationship with the chartered organization. Most organizations will actually appoint a representative, and they are part of your unit's key three. Building the relationship with this individual is absolutely critical to the success of your charter and your unit. Include the chartered organization representative in all the activities that the unit does. Encourage leaders and parents and scouts to engage with that individual and show them appreciation for all they do for your scouting unit. Now, your scouting unit needs to align with your chartered organization's mission and support them in their efforts as they support you in yours. It is critical that you show gratitude on a regular basis, and this can be done through many ways. You can easily thank them for allowing your unit to be there and to be part of their organization. You could do small things, such as cleaning up the room and making sure that you leave no trace, so that there isn't an additional burden placed on the custodial staff of whatever facility you're in. And make sure that you communicate with the chartered organization representative about participating in activities with the chartered organization. Scouting units are encouraged to be a good representative of Scout values. And scouts and scout leaders need to act professionally and respectively. And respectfulness needs to be the core of all interactions with the organization. Now, facilities and resource care is incredibly important to make sure that the scouts treat their facilities with respect. And this is true throughout scouting. No matter where your scout unit goes, it should be managed and controlled so that the facilities don't suffer damages. Leave no trace is not just for the outdoors. And when things do get broken or things happen, it's important that that communications starts to kick in immediately. There are many situations that come up. For instance, a scout troop trying to put its canoe trailer in the designated parking space accidentally runs over the sprinkler head at your chartered organization. And they have to communicate immediately with that charter to let them know that this happened. The scout leader repairs it immediately if they can, or makes arrangements with the charter to make sure that it is fixed appropriately. There are many occasions when things like this does happen, and it's important that your unit respects the charter's wishes within the facility, because it's extremely disruptive if your Cub Scouts are constantly running through the offices or other areas that they're not permitted in. So you need to work as a leader with your chartered organization. engaging the organization and its members into some of the activities that the Scouts do. I know of several units that have done pancake breakfasts as a thank you to the chartered organization for their organization, meetings and activities that they do. And one of the big things about that is that becomes almost a recruitment for your Scout unit. A lot of chartered organizations may have individuals that are unaware that Scouting is a part of their organization. And doing these interactive events is critical in many ways. Now, the chartered organization also needs to be shown the Scouting values through highly communicating with the charter from the Scouts, sticking to the Scout Oath and Scout Law. These values shine through, and the chartered organization will have and see the value in Scouting. This comes to play so many times. I know of many units that do not have any kind of interaction with their organization. Their chartered organization is clueless. And when it comes time to recharter, they have no idea what you are and what you do. If you communicate and work with your charter, this will not be the case. They will be very anxious to keep Scouting alive, especially with their chartered organization. It is critical to keep your chartered organization happy with their decision to charter your unit. So it's important that you address any issues proactively. This way, it prevents anything from becoming a bigger problem. Your Scouting unit should interact with the chartered organization's members. Now, that could be anything from the janitor team to the facilities manager. Scouts love putting away chairs and cleaning the floor. This is one of those things that's focused in the Scout Law. A Scout is clean. Give those real-world moments of service to your charter that will focus the Scout's attention towards the Scout Law. And it plays right in with helpful, courteous, kind. And with the adult leaders, it's important to think about how these examples reinforce everything in the Scout values. We do a lot of work for our Scouts, but we need to keep in mind the chartered organization that supports the unit that we do so much work for. There are a lot of troops that have Life Scouts looking for service projects. The first stop on that journey of finding somebody who needs an Eagle service project should be your own charter. Giving service back to the organization that you're chartered with is critical to the success of any unit. Keep up that good hard work, and I will see you on the trail.